So, for the past couple of months, I've been wanting to make one video only. How I go about making YouTube videos. Now, this sort of question could come from any sort of perspective. So you've got the perspective of the YouTubers themselves, the content creators, and you've also got other people, so for example, the film. You've got like directors, you've got like the artists, you've got any stuff like that. But for today, we're focusing on YouTube. Now, for me as a YouTuber, I tend to plan out my videos. Now, how I plan out my videos is using this. And this is my second YouTube book. I would have my first one, but I don't know where it is. So in this YouTube book, as you can see, I've got every single plan for every single video I've ever done in this book. Now, that's not just it. The plan for the actual video may just be the thing you need for it, but there are more things that go into making a YouTube video than just planning. I mean, come on, the plan is what you follow. It doesn't mean what you record. So, step 2 for the process would be to gather everything you need. Now, gathering everything you need for, say, a gaming video is kind of difficult because, depending on what game you play, so for example Minecraft, I mean, you can't exactly, in Minecraft, you could, if you wanted to, gather all the resources before you start recording. But, do many people out there do that? Probably not. I don't, that's for certain. I like to actually gather resources, show the people watching the videos what I need to get, how much I need to get. So that kind of puts a feel to it. And also, that YouTube planning book I showed you, that also comes into play. Because whilst gathering what you need, you can write down in your YouTube planning book, or just any planning book, what you're going to need for that particular video. But for me, I don't write that down. I just think about it in my head, and I just think, right, so I'm, for example, an iron farm. So I'm going to need a whole ton of blocks, I'm going to need villages, 4 to 8 villages in each compartment, water, glass, stuff like that. So it's kind of easy to, gather up the resources. However, for something like this, the only thing you need to gather up is the technical equipment. Now, for me, since I'm not that big, and, well, let's face it, I don't exactly have the money to buy big end equipment, all I have is one camera. Now, that camera is the only piece of equipment that I can actually gather for these particular videos. Anything else is just in the background for me ready to use. So, let's get on to step 3. So, the third part of the process of creating a YouTube video is to actually, fourth part, did I say fourth? Probably. So, the fourth part of the process of creating a YouTube video is, of course, to record the thing. If you don't have anything to edit or upload, then what's the point doing it? So, you obviously need a whole ton of, for example for me, clips. Now, since I'm recording clips, I use Fraps. Now, this I know isn't exactly the best recording software to use, but hey, I've been using it since I started. Well, kind of. So, yeah, it's yet to fail me. So, when you start recording, obviously, you've got a beginning, you've got a middle, you've got an end. The beginning is usually the introduction. So, for the introduction, you normally have your name, like the actual name of the video, and then what you're going to be doing in that video, and maybe a little bit resource gathering as well. And the middle of it would be actually doing that project. So for example, in my latest video, episode 46, I did the mob spawner, and I spent a ton, and I mean a ton of time working on that, and that kind of cut through the middle, beginning, and end. I know I got that in the wrong order, but just ignore that. And then the end of it would be hopefully completing that project. Now for me, it's normally not, because I don't really have the time to spend 10 or so hours working on one project. So it tends to span over a few episodes, unfortunately. And for the final part then, you'd have the outro. So begging, no. You'd say hit the like button or jam the subscribe button so hard that you can't unsubscribe ever again, or something like that. So let's move on to the fifth step. So for the fifth process, once you've gotten everything done, you may need to watch through what you've gotten. Because, well, sometimes you might have clips that you don't particularly want, or for example are boring. So before you hit the editing software, yeah, you might want to do that. But once you do that, hit the editing software. And for that, I use Premiere Pro, hit Film, and Movie Maker. Now, Premiere Pro is the one I use most often because I just love using it, and hit Film is for these. So, let's move on to the 6th step. So, for the 6th step, once you've edited and rendered, you might want to hit this page. Now, this page is the upload page, as you can see. Now, this page is very familiar to me because obviously I use it every other day. So, it's a brilliant page. It's a brilliant page to look at, and honestly, it's one of my favorite pages on YouTube. But there we are, guys. That is a basic rundown of what I do for a video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button. But if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the channel, because I upload weekly videos just like this. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got to have today. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!